Good morning, Eagles. I'm Jackie.
And I'm Shane.
And welcome to this week's episode of Eagle Eye News. Please rise for the pledge, followed by a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Anchor change. Winterfest is tomorrow from 6 to 9 p.m. Make sure you bring your Jump America socks or Sky Zone if you're bougie, just like Jessica.
Boys volleyball is starting open gyms on February 22nd from 3:30 to 5 and March 1st from 6 to 8.
Senior handprints are February 15th from 3:15 to 6:15 in the physics hallway. Josh. So make sure you leave a good mark on the school. Please email Miss Cross or Sammy School if you have any questions.
Writers Week starts on Monday, February 13th during periods 1 through 3. You already know Rhymefest is Monday, but there is so much more. From authors to musicians, there's a lot to enjoy. If you have any questions, please contact Mr. Naughton or your English teachers for more information.
Are you interested in fishing? Good. Please check your email. Mr. Gedval has sent out information regarding the Lakes Bass fishing team. He has included the classroom code. Meetings start next week.
Augustana and St. Mary colleges are coming to Lakes. Check your email and contact Mr. Barker to sign up.
Now for Jayvon with a speech for this Black History Month.
In 1976, President Gerald R. Ford declared the month of February Black History Month. African Americans, among many other ethnic groups, have been faced with a lot of discrimination, hate, prejudice, and adversity in some past and recent histories. And while Black History Month isn't a holiday, President Ford dedicated this month to Black history and encouraged the public to seize the opportunity to honor the too often neglected accomplishments of Black Americans in every area of endeavor throughout our history. February was chosen as Black History Month to commemorate the fact that Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln's birthdays both fall in this month. Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln both made great efforts towards abolishing slavery. Abraham Lincoln, being a former president, presented the Emancipation Proclamation, which eventually led to him presenting the amendment that set slaves in America free. Frederick Douglass, as a slave-turned-free man, spoke at many conventions about his experiences being a slave and his views on slavery. Douglass also recruited the first African-American men to join the U.S. Army during Civil War. While none of us can change the past, we can educate ourselves to have a better future and prevent the repetition of history. In 1954, schools, transportation, public accommodation, recreational facilities, and armed forces were segregated. Today, in 2023, schools and armed forces are diverse, and there aren't any white-only areas. Nowadays, you can walk on a bus or go to a park, pool, or beach and see all different types of people together. Every year, fewer and fewer discrimination cases are brought to court, and colored people fill every kind of position in the workforce, from CEOs to regular workers. America has progressed in a multitude of ways, including the treatment of colored people. This Black History Month, Lakes strongly encourages you to read up on the people who helped make these changes possible. From where we started to where we are now, the people of America have come together to try to make a nation without any racial discrimination, the Black Lives Matter movement being a great example of this. This year, let us continue our progression. Let us include people, let us not judge people, and let us grow as a nation because we truly are stronger together.
Thank you, Jayvon, for that important reminder.
On a lighter note, food. Josh, Ian, and Jake visited Ron and Pat's. Let's see what they said.
Hey Eagles, it's Ian and Jake and Josh, and we're driving to Ron and Pat's Pizza Shack on Deep Lake Road. And we're going to tell you what the scoop is and is it worth visiting for your off-campus lunch. Let's check it out. First impression, what are your thoughts?
Nice little place, like I said, never been here. Drive by it hundreds of times, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
You do a little timer check-in?
A little timer check-in. Ooh, 21. What'd they say, 18 to 25?
Yeah, and they said my food was gonna take longer. But I can't say. Hold on. Wow.
I got my mushroom pizza. Josh got his sandwich.
Burger.
Cheese and pepperoni.
Yeah. It's about, as we're looking at right now,
23 minutes, so less than the max time they gave you. It's not too bad.
No.
It's about half the period.
Thin fry. Gotta go for the middle first.
Uh-huh.
That's psychotic. I've never seen somebody get a flag through the
I just
middle.
wanted to get people mad, I think.
Pepperoni?
Worth the wait.
Worth the wait? How much you pay for it? $8?
Yeah, $8 for 2 slices and a drink. Nothing to complain about.
I think it's good. I was not expecting the burger to look like this. It looks more like a beef, but it tastes like it's like a sausage patty, which is good. It's just not what I was expecting. It's good.
I see.
I think
see.
worth. It was cheap too. This place is cheap.
Yeah.
Got price. It's cheap. We've got time. It kind of takes a bit for a lunch period. I don't know about that. Taste, muy bien. Now, putting that all together, I give that about a 8 gas stations out of 10 gas stations.
8.5 out of 10.
I'm gonna go 7 gas stations out of 10.
So thank you for watching, Eagles. Check out Ron and Pat's Pizza Shack. It's right on Deep Lake Road. Just throw it in Google Maps and you'll find it right away. And happy eating.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
That looks so good, dude.
Ian and Brian got some sport updates, so now let's throw it over to them.
I'm Ian.
And I'm Brian. And this is sports.
Girls varsity basketball fought hard last night to close out their season. Special thanks to all the juniors and parents who helped make sure last night was a special senior night for the team.
Girls JV basketball, on the other hand, just wrapped up a completely undefeated season. They finished off the regular season with a record of 26-0. Give them a hand.
Boys basketball still has a few more games left in the season, but is looking good after a 55-43 win against Grayslake Central. They're currently tied for first in the NLCC.
Congratulations to the boys wrestling team for taking on regionals last Saturday.
And good luck to girls wrestling taking on sectionals tomorrow.
Girls bowling won regionals. They knocked down 5,313 pins and won by almost 200 points. They'll be moving on to sectionals this Saturday.
Cheerleading went to state last Saturday. They took 18th out of 26 competing teams.
Winter Guard took third place in the competition this Saturday.
And last but not least, Josie Gates took 13th out of 50 in gymnastics.
And that's it for this week, Eagles. If you enjoyed this and want to enjoy more Eagle Eye news, follow us on Instagram or Twitter at LakesEEN.
If that isn't enough student media for you, check out @Lakes Eagles on Instagram and Twitter or lakestudentmedia.com.
I'm Jackie.
And I'm Shane.
Signing off for Eagle Eye News.
You knew it,
I
dude.
did know it.
Nice.